Hello, I'm Michael Cassidy, and I want to talk to you a little bit again about an item that I hold dear. If I could find one of these items to sell on eBay, I really jump on them, because this is something that if you look for this item, this is something good for you to look for. If you're into music or into selling on eBay, you'll know this instrument. Anyway, this is a D28 Martin acoustic guitar. Okay, you got about a $20-something $100 instrument there, and you got it in about a $400 or $500 case. And that case has been marked up a little bit, discolored slightly, but a real expensive case. You can buy a good-looking case for $100, or you can buy one of these real nice cases for $300 to $400. A Cedar Creek case is this one. That's something used that'll bring big money on return. You can buy one of these used somewhere or another. And big-time musicians probably use that particular one. But you got the Martin D28 guitar. And let me tell you something about buying a Martin. It says it right in there. It says, you can't hardly see it here, but you can see CM Martin Company, Nazareth, Pennsylvania, made in USA. That's what you're looking for. You see the numbers. If you look in there and you see no numbers in the one or marked through in there and you don't see the numbers, leave it alone. Don't mess with it. If it doesn't say Martin right in there, CF Martin in there, leave it alone. They had guitars that were made just like this Martin guitar. It's called a Sigma, and people could take and change that right there, that name. They could buy that. If somebody was pretty smart, they could actually, Luther or something could actually change it. But what you're looking for in instruments is something like this, a high quality instrument made of rosewood. Now this is made around 1978. It's a HD28 Martin acoustic. It'll hold its value. It brings probably $1,800, $2,000 probably. It's in good shape. It's been pretty well taken care of. But this is the kind of item you want to look for. If you can find one of these made in 1968, the way you would do that is look up in there and find the serial number up in the inside of it, up in here. You'd see the serial number, and then when you see the serial number, you can put that on the. You can actually list that. Excuse me. Let me set this thing up. You can actually list that serial number that's up in here on the internet. Go on the internet and it'll tell you the age of that guitar. And after you get familiar with it, you just look at the number probably and tell about what year it is. But that's around a 1978 HD28 Martin. Now this item, if you can find this item or something like this, a guitar made in USA, you stand a chance of making a little bit with it if you can buy it for less than $1,000. And some people have these laying around maybe that would be willing to sell them. But you can find the Martin guitar made after 1968. Before 1968, you'll have a Brazilian rosewood, which is a guitar that brings $4,000 or $5,000. One in this condition, made in 1968, will bring $4,000 or $5,000. And if it goes on down in the 40s and it's a Brazilian rosewood, it's made differently. It's got a different sound than these guitars do. I've seen people list these Martin guitars and they say, well, I see one here for in 1968 and it brought $5,000, so mine should be worth $3,500 if it's a newer model. But really it's the rosewood they're buying. They want that boomy sound, and the higher quality instrument is 1968 and before that in a Martin acoustic guitar. So I've been pretty well successful in doing some different selling on eBay. I like dealing with musical instruments. I do better with musical instruments, it seems like, than about anything that I do. But list your product, take plenty of pictures, tell what it's all about, tell how it sounds, ship it fast, save your money until they get it and are satisfied with it and give you feedback. Because if they say, hey, there's something wrong with it, you want to be able to give them the money back. Let me say this, they will send the money back to them anyway. So if you guys, it's going to be connected to an account, so they're going to pull everything they can out of your account to get it. And so what you want to do is actually save your money until this product passes inspection when they get it. Pretty much, if they say there's something wrong with it, they want money back, just say send it on back for a full refund. Because they're going to try you to get money back. They're going to get $100 back or $50 back off of you, $200 back. They'll say something's wrong with it. Everybody's not honest. You got to remember that. And but you can do good by doing musical instruments on eBay. So I'm Michael Cassidy. I want to just talk to you a little bit about it and show you one of the things, one of my possessions that I've sold several of these Martin guitars before. And so that's something you can look for. That's a good seller on eBay. Thank you. Thanks for listening.